Hey everybody, it's Angelique, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please stop what you're doing and click like on this video. Subscribe. Thank you to my new subscribers. Let's see if y'all can get me to 5,000 subs in August. August is my birthday month. I want to have 5,000 subs. We're going to put that in a manifestation. So tell all your friends to come subscribe to me. I want 5,000 subs by August 2022. Okay? I think we can do it. I think I'm at 2,700 now, so we're gonna have to, um, you know, speak the uh, positive energy into the universe for me, and let me get that 5,000 subs by August. Okay. Um, Subscribe. Stay a while. Comment in the comment section if you ever experienced what I'm about to talk about. What else? Yes. My donations have been scarce. The phone session bookings, I'm starting to think that y'all don't want to heal. The phone sessions have been scarce. So I don't do tarot readings. I don't do spiritual readings. But I am intuitive. I do have spiritual gifts. And if you suffer from narcissistic abuse, if you are having an issue transitioning from religion to spirituality, if you just need advice on relationships, on friendships, on anything, pretty much, I'm your girl. Book me. You know, a lot of times you can't afford a psychologist. A lot of times people are looking for a spiritual coach. You know, you can't go to just any therapist because they can't see outside of the third dimension. Okay. And back when I was transitioning from religion to spirituality, I wish that I had somebody like myself to guide me through and to help me feel like I wasn't crazy. Okay. So that's why people book with me. um, and sometimes you just need to vent, and you can't trust anyone. You can't trust your family, you can't trust your friends, and you know that will definitely help you ease your mind while you're transitioning into your healing journey and into your spiritual journey. And I'm not somebody that wants to keep you forever. I get on the phone with these people and I tell them like it is. I'm sure there's people who have booked with me, they can talk about it in the comments. I want you to face reality quick, okay? I'm more like an Egon Levinson. I'm gonna give it to you raw. I'm not gonna be too harsh and hurt you, but I am gonna be completely honest. So before you book, understand that I'll give it to you honestly. And I'm more of I'm not like violent. I don't choose violence, but I'm gonna tell you the truth about yourself and about your situation if that's what I feel in my spirit. Okay. All right, now that I've talked for the first 3 minutes, people hate that, but they can always scroll past this part. Yeah, so I saw a video pop up on my television the other day by the elect of God. It's a white dude who sits in his car and he's like the gym rat, I think. Yeah. But anyway, so I watched his video where he said, when people be tweaking on you, you're the chosen one and people be tweaking on you. I saw that video and I was like, oh, let me check him out. And I watched a few of his videos. So I think he's pretty good. He's very different from me. On my channel, I don't like to watch a lot of spiritual channels or chosen one channel because I don't want their thoughts getting into my mind. Okay. So yeah, I wanted to point that out. Um, and I don't want anyone to take this, the wrong way. But I noticed in the comment section, there'll be people who come onto my channel and they'll say, like, oh, you should go watch this person's channel or you should go watch that person's channel. I want you to know, like, that's kind of disrespectful to the person's channel. And I'm going to say that because, like, I don't mind if you put like a book recommendation or um something that you're studying or something like that, but to like put a whole bunch of other people's channels names under a content creator or YouTubers, channel I feel is disrespectful. You're not gonna go to like Beyonce's page and say, "Hey, Beyonce," or "Hey, Beyonce fans, don't listen to Beyonce, listen to Rihanna." You know, it's very disrespectful, and I feel like it kind of discredits what I put out there, and that's another thing that happens to chosen ones. People will literally try to discredit uh, your experiences. You know, all my videos are based on things I have lived through. I do not get on my channel and talking about something I have never lived through. There's many times people throw out topics to me and I don't do them because I've never lived through it and I have not researched it. Okay. So please be careful. I don't think all of y'all are doing it to like intentionally be disrespectful. But yeah, please try not to do that. Don't do it on my channel and don't do it on other people's channels. And if you feel like that person or those persons that you're listening to um, is a better fit for you, then you go to their channel pretty much. But just don't do that. It discredits a person's channel, okay? I don't mind if someone says, "Oh, you remind me of such and such." Okay, great. That's cool. But even, content creators and artists, you know, like Erica Badu says, I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. And I'm sensitive about my wisdom in a sense of don't discredit me, and people will discredit chosen ones, okay? And I'm not saying that I am higher than anyone on YouTube. I'm not, but I also think that because I have such a low subscription, subs, that people think, oh, I can talk to her any old kind. No, you can't. You cannot. If I feel energy from your comment, I'm just gonna block you, remove you, basically, and remove your comment because I feel that that discredits the person that is putting out that. What if somebody comes to my channel and they needed my word? This is why God has so many different chosen ones to witness to people, okay? So your spirit and my spirit may not resonate, but you may resonate with that particular YouTuber. So go to the damn channel. Get off my channel. All right. Now that I got that out, let's get to it. Yes, so the elect of God, I forgot what his name is. I'm not gonna chop up his name, but he was talking about how people be tweaking when you come in their presence, chosen one, right? And I was cracking up because I'm like, this happens to me too much. And when it first started to happen, I noticed it when I was young. All right. And I do talk about how, like, oh, our energy intimidates, but no, this is like you're almost watching the demon morphing out of their body type of tweaking. Okay. This isn't like, sorry, I have like a light in the back and I'm trying to cover it. This is like beyond that. Okay. What I experienced with this is almost like, well, it's like your spirit literally irritates these people. Okay. Your spirit irritates these people, and what happens is you don't even see it coming. So let me give you an example. You walk into an event, right? You don't know these people, all right? And you know what, I'm going to give an example of something I went through. So a particular friend of mine, I don't celebrate holidays, but she invited me to her house like a Christmas, was it Thanksgiving or Christmas? Christmas. Actually, it was Christmas because I brought her and her husband a gift. That's what it was. She invited me to her house for like a Christmas event, and I've never met her other friends. I think I only met her best friend that was at the party, right? So I go. It was a very intimate party. I think it was probably about 6 or 7 of us. This one particular friend, I never met her, wish I never did. She immediately focused on me. I was just like, why the hell is this chick focused on? I was like, is she gay? Like, what's going on with her? Like, she just kept talking to me, questioning me, and I'm like, I'm just trying to have a good night. I'm not here to like try to get to know her friends, or I'm not here for an interview. I just want to have a good night. But this woman was like completely focused on me. And you're going to get that. You're going to go to events, you're going to have strangers who they're just all up in your grill and you're like, what is going on here? And at first, if you're a guy, you're gonna think this dude is he's, he likes you, he's attracted to you. If you're a woman, you're gonna think like, okay, is she into girls or something? Because why is she so focused on me, right? If you're just somebody who always thinks that you just got beef, you're gonna be like, yo, do they want to fight or something? Because that's the energy that you get from them, and it's confusing, right? So this one particular girl, the whole night. So then they started to play games. I don't play games. I don't play spades. I don't play cards. Probably the only game I like playing. I love to bowl. I like to play pool, and I like to play Uno. That's it. I am not a game person. I don't know why. I played games growing up. I just don't like games. Okay. If I do like a game, I like games that like make you think, like those mind type of card games where it's just like, oh, if you can meet anyone dead or alive, who would you want to meet? Something like that, or like maybe a drinking game. But I'm not like a game night trivia type of person. Like it just, I don't know why. I'm just not. It's just like really, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me stimulation wise, and I think that's the reason why I don't like it. And chosen ones, we're gonna come off like stuck up or like we think better than, because there's a lot of things that people do in the world that it doesn't really impress us or doesn't like motivate us or stimulate us pretty much. So they were gonna play charades or something like that. I think that's what it was. And I was like, nah, I'm not playing. They were like, oh, you gotta play because then we're gonna be uneven. I think it was like six of us at this time. So I was just like, nah, I really don't wanna play this game. So we end up playing, and I think we did well. I think I was on the team with the men. I think that's what it was because it was two dudes, me and two dudes, and then three girls on their team, right? So um I think we ended up doing well, and then she was like, well, let's play another game, let's play another game. And I'm just like, she was going so hard. She was just like, oh, have you ever she was speaking to me, have you ever played this game, have you ever played this game? It's like they're gonna try to prove like you're not all that, there's nothing special. They're trying to like dull your light, and they don't even know you. They have no idea why they cannot stand you. From the moment you walk in, you lit up the room, you looking fine, you're beautiful, whatever the heck it is, and they're trying to figure out what is it about this person. I have to delve them, like I have to find their weakness. I have to find where they're weak at, right? So she was just like, oh, are you good at this game? Good, good, we're gonna play this game. I'm good at this game. So we lost, they won, and she was like, yeah, yeah. Like she was just like a dude. Like she was so happy that she won this game. And this is what you're going to experience. And it's weird. Once you once you know this information, now that you watch this video or you watch other videos, you're gonna be laughing at these people. I'm telling you, honestly, I know we should be humble as chosen ones, but it's entertainment to me. Like, it doesn't hurt my feelings anymore. It's really entertainment. Once God has showed you who you are, and these little mind games and these tactics and these insecure and these manipulators, you literally be sitting there laughing in their face. They don't have no idea why you're smiling, why you're laughing, why you're not flinching, why you're not bothered, because you know the game. It's like that's the reason why we put this information out there so you could be prepared, chosen ones. I wish I had these videos. I don't know why I wasn't on YouTube 10 years ago when I was coming into my calling, but I know now. That's all that matters. Better late than never, right? So this girl was like hype. Yeah, yeah, I won. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like going hard, okay? Another time it was my birthday, and I invited a coworker. This coworker was going hard trying to be my friend. That's another thing. Y'all gonna have people going hard to be your friend, like on some obsession type of thing. Like, can we go out? Can we hang out? What are you doing today? Let's go out. Let's go out. Let's do happy hour. Da, 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 da. Like, they're gonna keep trying to pressure you into these friendships with them. Like, they see your light, they see your glow, but they don't understand like being a chosen one friend is a high responsibility because chosen ones have a huge presence about them, and not everybody can walk with them because you got to be a very secure person in order to be a chosen one friend. If not, you're going to like it's sad, but it is like being a spiritual celebrity. Like, people don't understand why when you walk into businesses or restaurants or anywhere establishments, why do people make a freaking red carpet for you and people looking like, do you know these people here? Like, this happens. People stop you. People, like men, if you're a woman, men open up doors for you, treat you well. It does not matter how unattractive you are, how big you are. You are gonna get the red carpet rolled out for you. Once you know your light, once you know who you are, you will get them spiritual perks. I'm telling you. And you cannot have no weak entity next to you while these things are happening. You need somebody who knows you deserve these things and they deserve them too. Okay, and that is a privilege to be in your presence and your essence of a god, of a goddess. Okay, but anyway, it was my birthday and I had some friends meet me at a rooftop for, like, just music, drinks, food, or whatever the case. But the rooftop closed around 12 or 1 a.m. That's pretty early because most clubs close at 4 a.m., right? So we were like, oh, we're gonna go to a different spot after this anyway. But this is just like the preliminaries, right? But anyway, so the coworker, she came late, but she came with like a whole crew of girls. Now, I'm from Queens, New York, but I'm not from Jamaica, Queens. These girls are from Jamaica, Queens. I'm from the other side of Queens, where it's more multicultural. Let's say I got Asians on my side. I got Italians. There's Hispanic. Like, I'm around all different types of cultures, but mostly in Jamaica, Queens, it's mostly Black, American, and West Indian. Okay, and a lot of times people get intimidated when I say, "Oh, I'm from such and such part of Queens." They be like, "Oh, you must got money. You think you all that." And I'm like, "Huh? No, it's not even about that. Like, I still live in the hood suburbs just like y'all. I live in a house, but this ain't the suburbs. The suburbs is like Long Island, okay? Jersey's parts of Jersey. But anyway, um so after we left the rooftop, we went over to Brooklyn to a spot in Brooklyn. So we're online trying to get into the club, and my friend, the coworker, I don't know where she was. I think she went to go urinate or something like that. So I'm online with her people. It's my birthday, guys, right? I'm online, and her best friend stands back. This was her first time her best friend meeting me. Her best friend stands back, looks at me, and was like, "What kind of liquor you drink?" So I'm like, "Tequila?" She was like, "Ah, figures." And I'm like, "What's up with that?" She was just like, "Well, we're from Southside Jamaica, Queens, and we drink Hennessy straight." Ugh. And I looked at the guy that was with her, and he was like, "Oh my God." He was so embarrassed, guys. Keep in mind, this girl, she's like the Instagram model. She dates a millionaire dude from a TV show. She's got the big old booty, BBL, small waist, pretty. She's a pretty girl. Big old implants. Not saying I'm not pretty, but she's world standards. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn. And I had drinks in me, so I wasn't in my complete light. I ain't gonna front. So I laughed in her face. I was like, I laughed because I knew what that was about. You're gonna get that. You don't even know these people, and they start tweaking on you. And a lot of times when the chosen one is not aware of this, chosen ones can get into fights, curse people out, in the beginning when God is training you of who you are. And now I laugh, or I just keep a poker face. I keep a straight face because you don't have to argue with these people. Like, technically they're your assignment. all right? Or they're peasants. Some people are peasants, meaning they're of dark, they're demons. Those are the peasants. You don't need to argue with a demon. You don't need to argue with, dark angels. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel no kind of way when strangers, complete strangers, are intimidated by you. It is a good sign that they can see your light, okay? And yes, you do have to remain humble. It is a blessing that God's light is shining through you, on you, around you. But chosen ones take a lot of crap, and sometimes we're human and we be like, yo, don't play with me. Da, da, da. My New York comes out like, yo, you had a problem? What's good? Like, you had a problem? So sometimes my New York does come out because we get tested. There's so many times where the chosen one literally has to like take it. We got to take it, and silence works best for me sometimes, but then again, there's sometimes where the children one has to show their boundaries and, expose these individuals, So going back to the girl who was like trying to compete with me with games, that particular friend that invited me over, she ended up getting married. So the next time I saw this chick was at the girl's wedding, and I remember I went the night before to help her set up for her wedding because she had like an intimate wedding. She had like a loft apartment, so she had her wedding at her loft apartment in New Jersey. But anyway, so I went the night before and I noticed the placement table settings. My name was she sat this girl next to me, and I was like, look, don't sit this girl next to me. She's like, I have to. I'm like, listen, I'm letting you know, if I slap this girl, I warned you. I told you don't sit this girl next to me. And I told her, like, every time I'm around this friend of yours, she's in my face. What's going on with her? Is she gay? Like, what's going on? Is she like girls? Like, what's going on? And she's just like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. My friend was playing dumb. And she's like, well, then I kind of understand because a lot of my other friends don't like her either. But please just sit there because I can't really sit you with my family. I have a table for my friends and a table for my family. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just letting you know this girl acts up. I'm leaving the wedding reception. And anyway, she sat me next to the girl, and the girl was pretty quiet this time. This time she was quiet. And, like we were eating, and she would be looking at me and not paying attention to her food and just staring at me. And then just randomly, she was like, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, yeah, what's up? She's like, oh, what do you do for a living? See, this is what those worldly people do, right? Everybody likes to judge people in the third dimension what they do for living. Oh, what did you major? Oh, really? Oh, what school did you go to? You see, the world is set up like that to try to belittle people and put people in these departments of how you should respect certain people or how you should see people, because they're trying to figure out why do I get this authoritative energy from her or him, why do I get this light, this aura from them? What is so great about them? They gotta be prestigious. Maybe they went to a good school, or maybe they're from a good neighborhood or something, or maybe they grew up rich. They try to go crazy in their mind to figure out like who the chosen one is. Like, no, baby, this is God's light. This is God in me. That's not your business to try to figure out who I am. Okay, so it's almost like chosen one to like undercover agents, undercover spiritual agents. It's crazy because you're not no chosen one goes up to people and goes, "Hello, I am the chosen one." We already know the last time somebody said they was a chosen one. You know what happened to him? He done got nailed to a cross, right? So she asked me, uh, like, what did I do for a living? And at the time, I was like, oh, I'm a hairstylist, and I have a 9 to 5. I'm a customer service rep, basically. She was like, oh, okay, cool. And then I was going to Miami, and my friend, she was doing her honeymoon in Miami, but it was my birthday. It was my birthday week, so I already had booked in that girl booked after me, whatever. But anyway, so that's the story with that one. Sometimes people are intimidated by a godly light. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. And a lot of times, growing up as a chosen one, we think there's something wrong with us. So we water ourselves down. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be like me. I water myself down. Let me tell you something. When you water yourself down, people, they go, see, there's nothing special about them. They ain't got that godly light. I thought I was seeing things. I'm tripping. And then they start to treat you as if you're beneath them. Okay? And this is why you have horrible experiences during your development years where God develops you um, in order to go out into the field, so to say. Okay? So that's my story today. That's my advice today, guys. Breathe, take it as a compliment. Don't end up in jail. Don't turn up on people when people start tweaking on you. You are irritating that person's demon, and it's like a pressure cooker, like a boiling pot of water, and they're about to bust. They're gonna explode on you, okay? And laugh at it. I'm telling you, laugh, leave the area wherever you are. Do what you have to do, okay? And oh sorry, I know my homegirl, she watches this channel. Oh well, I had to tell a story. Okay. I think you know what friend I'm talking about. And it is what it is. And no disrespect, but it's the truth. Take it or leave it. No love lost. It is what it is. And you're a Christian, so I think you can kind of understand what I'm talking about. All right, guys, don't forget to donate. The more donations I get, the more phone session bookings I get. I don't work for free. I don't put my wisdom and energy out into the universe for free anymore. I just don't do it. I know other channels, people, YouTubers do it, but I don't. Okay. Um, this is not just a hobby as well, but there are some chosen ones who actually get paid and make a living from being wise. Okay, so some of us don't want to live in the matrix. We don't want to work for anyone else, and this is how we make a living, and God blesses us through it. All right, so if you don't understand that, I mean, just like you pay your pastors, please, if you, that's one thing I want to say. If there's a spiritual coach, if there is a YouTuber, a comedian, anyone that makes your day brighter, anybody who's literally changed your life, anyone that you was going through something and you clicked on YouTube or you clicked on Instagram or you clicked on TikTok and they like turn your whole energy around, send at least $1 to their Cash App. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. Don't be an energy freeloader, okay? Don't be an energy freeloader. There's people who try to freeload off my energy. They'll DM me, they'll email me, trying to get more information. Like, you had 5 long years of free content. Free content. Then there's people who literally would try to buy my friendship by donating to me. Don't do that, guys. If you're gonna donate, donate from the heart. If you're not gonna donate, keep watching the free content, okay? But anyone that's changed your life, anyone that has done anything for you, if you can afford to get takeout food, you can afford to give your favorite YouTuber $1 or $5, okay? Um, yes, chosen ones who are YouTubers, or they're on TikTok or Instagram, wherever, the money is coming, the blessings are coming. Stick in there, keep creating content. People need you and people are listening to you. Okay? All right. Peace and blessings. All that information that you need to donate or book your phone session is always in my description bar and always in the comment section. If you don't see it, comment at me and I'll reply. All right. Love and light.